The following is a presentation of RCN News in English on TV Colombia.
We begin with a spectacular performance by Colombian figure skater Alison Gonzalez at the South American Games in Medellin. I'm Brian Andrews in Bogota. Let's begin with Colombia's top stories.
Hostage handover stalled out, no coordinates given. Police near Barranquilla looking for turtles and iguana eggs. And thousands of fish set free and new trees planted on the Pamplonita River in Cúcuta.
We begin in Peñol, Antioquia, where police have confiscated dozens of birds, even a rare boar from a private zoo. Police found macaws, parrots, even this wild boar. They say these rare species were taken from their natural habitat in the Llanos of Colombia and brought to this zoo in the east of Antioquia, where they basically became part of an exotic animal collection for a local family. Police say the animals have a value of more than 100 millones de pesos on the black market. Some of the animals are considered rather endangered species. They will be returned to their natural habitat in the Llanos. The family who owns this particular zoo is now under criminal investigation. With Semana Santa around the corner, police are cracking down on the sale of turtles and iguanas, protected species, which are considered a local delicacy during the Holy Week. At the 5 different access points into the Department of Atlántico, police have set up checkpoints to search for the contraband, and they are seizing iguana eggs and turtles. Yes, they're tasty, but they are protected. Dozens of volunteers helping to send thousands of tiny fish into the Pamplonita River in Cúcuta over the long holiday weekend. It's all part of an environmental initiative to help the river recover from a dry spell. Not just fish, but shrimp. Also 10,000 small trees were planted along the river's banks. More delays in the planned turnover of 2 FARC hostages. Brazilian helicopters that had staged on the border to help out in the handover operation have returned to their bases. The FARC was supposed to give the coordinates for the rescue, but the coordinates never came. The families of hostages Juan Pablo Emilio Moncayo and Jose Calvo say they're not worried. They've waited this long, they can wait a few more days to see them safe and sound. The FARC is suspected in overnight attacks on 6 tractor trailers on a highway leading to the Pacific coast. The tractor trailers were parked on the side of the road and burned. The National Army has started operations in the area to search for those responsible. Locals say they have not had problems like this in the area for at least the last 6 years. Costa Rica President Oscar Arias finishes his term at the end of this week, and one of his last official visits while in office is to Colombia. President Arias and Costa Rica's Minister of Security, Janine Del Vecchio, will meet with President Uribe at the Casa de Nariño today. President Arias will also get the keys to the city from Bogota's mayor. A new organization representing some 39,000 shoemakers in Bucaramanga will work to promote global exports of Colombian footwear made in Santander. The new organization is called Calzabuc. The new organization will have offices in the Centro Cultural de Oriente and will be getting assistance from the mayor's office in Bucaramanga with issues like marketing and advertising for shoe companies. The idea is to help local shoemakers become more competitive in the global shoe market, of which Brazil has the largest chunk. A smoky scene in Bogota, Cundinamarca. Brush fires destroying at least a dozen acres. Firefighters from the town of Madrid are out on scene this morning trying to keep these flames from spreading. The Air Force has also sent in some helicopters to drop water. The National Police in Tumaco, Nariño, are helping poor families come up with school supplies for their children. As you may be aware, there is extreme poverty in this part of the country, and some families are forced to choose between buying a meal and buying a pencil. As a result, the National Police are stepping up to help out. They are giving away pens and pencils and paper and notebooks and other important supplies so these young students can study. And that's our report for this Tuesday. Don't forget a special benefit tonight at the Biltmore in Coral Gables, Florida, to raise money for charity here in Colombia. It's an art auction of recent pieces from the Pintado Together program. You can find a link for them on our website. We're going to leave you at the South American Games with the stellar performance of Colombian divers Sebastian Villa and Juan Guillermo Oran. You're watching RCN News in English, Colombia for the world.